We have quite a month ahead of us. There's a lot of planetary activity and one really big change that we will feel personally and collectively. Hello, I'm Kari Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your May forecast. I cannot believe it is May already. April flew by. I know we talked about March being like the most busy astrological month of the year, but April really felt like a run for its money in many ways. It had a little bit of a Mercury retrograde feel. I'm not sure if you experienced that, but May, even though we are in Taurus season for the majority of the month until the 20th, Taurus is very grounded and it's about slowing down and enjoying life, but it's a fast month. There's a lot of like speedy, quick energy happening this month. So there's some like contrary energies. It's definitely a month of changes. Some things will be turned on its head and some changes will be like super exciting and you will welcome them with open arms. Again, we are in Taurus season with the sun in Taurus until the 20th, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus wants you to slow down and luxuriate and enjoy life's pleasures. Really the simple things. Venus is very creative and there's a lot of creative energy this month and we need that. I know life in 2025 is challenging. I mean, like even more than many other years for a lot of people. And sometimes with everything going on in the world and piling up in your personal life, you can feel like, how are things going to change? Will things change? And what can I do? You may feel stuck. This is actually a month where you can start to move things and change things and turn things around with creative solutions. And that's what we need in the world too. Anytime you're feeling like, wow, I don't know what, I just had to stop for a minute because someone was honking really loudly out there. Everything's trying to get your attention, right? So anytime you're feeling this way in the world where like things are just like piling up and you can feel helpless or hopeless, remember that you are a creative being. We are co-creators of reality and it's up to us as creators to create a better world for ourselves, our loved ones, and the collective. You can do it. Use your power of creativity. In addition to being in Taurus for the first 3 weeks of the month, May 2025 in numerology is a 5 universal month. 5 is the number of change, excitement, experience, adventure, trying new things. Now, Taurus loves to like enjoy life through the body. It's very earth-centered. And 5 is all about experiencing life through the 5 senses. And it's also about change, experimenting. This is actually a 14 universal month, which reduces to 5. And 14 in the tarot is the Temperance card, this beautiful angel that is dipping their toe in the river of life, in the river of creativity, in the river of the psyche. And so this is about like dipping your toe into new things, trying new things, exploring, experimenting. But sometimes with that 5, it's like things can be dramatic. Sometimes to change something, you go the opposite way, right? And so Temperance is about finding that center, but you do it through exploration and experimentation. And sometimes the universe does it for you. 14 in numerology is a karmic lesson number. Sometimes it comes and brings change if you're being too stuck in your ways, or if you are not slowing down, then the universe will be like, hey, easy now, speed racer, slow your roll. And that's actually, as we head toward the end of the month, we have Saturn going into Aries on May 24th. And so this whole time up until then, Saturn is in the last degrees of Pisces. And Pisces is really a boundless kind of sign. And Saturn is about boundaries. So as we're getting into this karmic lesson energy in the last sign of the zodiac and the last degrees of the zodiac, and Saturn is the lord of karma, anywhere where you've had delusions, illusions, where you've maybe had unrealistic ideas about what your own limitations are, or maybe people that you shouldn't have been connecting with, or endeavors that maybe were based on misguided impulses or ideals. Well, Saturn, the Lord of Karma, is coming now to say, okay, let's wrap it up. What you got to learn from this? Wake up. That's what Saturn does. It wakes you up to reality. It is the get real planet. And Neptune, which rules Pisces, the planet of dreams, just moved into Aries. Now Saturn's moving into Aries. We have actually quite a lot of Aries energy in our personal planets this month. So even though Taurus is all about like that slow, grounding, present, sensual energy, this Aries energy, the 5 energy, this karmic energy that's coming with Saturn wrapping it up in Pisces, it's going to be maybe also because 5 can bring a little bit of drama, and the Aries brings impulsiveness. And so again, there's that dichotomy of like, well, I just want to like slow down and bake cookies and eat them and, and like, you know, just luxuriate. And yet there's a lot of forward movement. And of course, we have this wonderful space right now where no planets are retrograde. Actually, Pluto's going retrograde. It's an outer planet. It goes retrograde for several months of the year. So that's not like the personal planets retrograde, which we've had all year until the end of last month. So we have this beautiful, spacious period of like forward movement. There's also some other quickenings happening. May 2nd, the very beginning of the month, Neptune, that planet of dreams and spirit and soul, is connecting with Venus. And that is going to be beautiful because that really opens your heart to what your true dreams are. And on the 17th, the Sun conjuncts Uranus, which brings quick changes, but also is about your uniqueness and your individuality. That conjunction, it's called a cazimi, where the sun like illuminates the energy of that planet. So this is all about like expressing your uniqueness to move your life forward and having that courage to be yourself and make the changes you need to make. Do them consciously. This month, the universe is moving you in a forward direction. So it's really not a time to slow down. It is a time to live from your heart. It's a time to live from your full heart with all of yourself and express all of yourself in a way that's really bringing you out of your comfort zone. So much of this month is about bringing you out of your comfort zone into new and exciting directions. New archetypes are emerging within you. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your feelings. They're moving you in a new direction. How do you make the most of this energy? Of course, I have some action steps for you. Your first action step is to express yourself fully. That means, is there something in your heart? Is there something that you've been wanting to communicate that you haven't said? Is there something that you want to create, an expression of your creativity that you've been hiding from the world? A blog you want to start, a video you want to make, a website you want to create, a creative project, this is your time. Saturn in Aries, which we're going to have for the next 2 years, Saturn is about creating structure, and Aries is like your confidence and moving forward in innovative ways. So this is a time it can slow you down because Aries is like, I just want to do everything now. But Saturn is like, okay, let's build this. Let's build this with structure and discipline. So this is your time to really build some new pathways for yourself, some new creative adventures and ventures, and have outlets for what is in your heart, be they things you want to say or creative expressions. Which brings us to action step number 2, which is to try something new. Do something you've never done before, especially if you've had that like download that you see an image of yourself like doing something like salsa dancing or roller skating or like speaking publicly or being in a play or whatever it is, or dating or whatever that is that you see yourself, that you've had that vision. Do some things to like make that happen. Try some new things. This is a month of creative solutions, creative expression, new things, new adventures. 5 in numerology, the letters that reduce to 5 in numerology are N, E, and W. New. Okay, so like even if it's about like you walk the same path every day, try a different path, or you drive in the same road every day, try another one, try a new item on the menu, whatever it is, like do whatever small changes or big changes you can to really expand yourself and break out of your patterns and expand your horizons. Which brings us to action step number 3. This may be my favorite. It's have fun. Fun is healing. Joy is healing. Especially since this is a month of a little bit of drama sometimes. It can be. And change can be, even if it's exciting, it can be hard. If you just like break up the energy by laughing, or no matter what you have going on, you want to stay and fix the problem, just call someone that always makes you laugh, or be with someone that always makes you laugh, or turn on a funny movie, or whatever it is that you like to do. Break things up with joy and fun hobbies, and maybe go on a trip or whatever it is that you need to do. Bring some fun into your life every day. It's going to help change your life, really, because it's hard to like solve problems if you're like wrapped up in them, right? It's hard to move forward energy if you're like, you know, you're trying to create more joy in your life by like working really hard. It's really important to bring that joy into things. It's really important to bring that fun into things, and that's going to change your energy. And when you change your energy, you change your life. Speaking of which, I have something every month now called Soul Healing Sessions. It's where I help you change your energy with guided healing and guided practices. We talk about what's going on collectively, which is also what's going on inside of you, and we connect with our guides, your guides, and I do readings for several participants. Every month is a new theme. You can join for 1 month or a year, and our first one was last month. It was extraordinary. This month is all about helping you embody joy, connect with your feelings, release yourself from guilt, and be in your body. It's going to be great. You can find out about that at karisamuels.com/soul healing sessions and using the link below. And also, if you've enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, share it, leave a comment, anything you can do. It really helps people find this so that I can bring more joy to people through my messages. And really, I would love for you to do that if you've enjoyed these videos. And you know how much I love you. I am wishing you such a joyful, marvelous May and beyond, and so much love. Lots of love. Bye for now.